if you didn't follow my advice that this is just going to be a major manipulation and that this is going to be a sideways consolidation, with the worst case being at 90,000 US dollars. And like I told you, if we're going to break this level towards the downside, that this is going to be a fast move with a fast recovery. You lost a lot of money because exactly 2 days ago, I told you exactly this. And I think this is just a major manipulation to drive all the weak hands out, and soon we're going to see any bullish news, maybe for a Bitcoin reserve, or that these tariffs are not going to go. What? A Bitcoin reserve? Let's go over to the latest news. Yes, it is official, because Donald Trump posted on Sunday, a US crypto reserve will elevate the critical industry after years of corrupt attacks by the Biden administration on the crypto market, which is why my executive order on digital asset directed the presidential working group to move forward on a crypto strategic reserve that includes XRP, a shitcoin, Solana and ADA. I will make sure that the US is the crypto capital of the world. We are making America great again. And yes, Eric Trump posted, I love the genius of announcing a strategic reserve on a Sunday when the traditional markets are closed and Wall Street sleeps. For the first time, retail investors win. Traditional finance better catch up. So yes guys, this is what we can see in the overall market, and I told you exactly that maximum pain is not going to be a major dump or even lower numbers. And yes, there are even famous YouTubers calling for 30,000 US dollars. Guys, this was just a major manipulation which made even the best crypto investor weak. And yes guys, I felt the pain, but my message was absolutely clear that this is going to be a major manipulation to get all these weak hands out, to get all this liquidity, to buy all of these Bitcoin. And yes guys, I told you that if we're going to break this level, that all these major corporations, institutions, or even nations are going to accumulate Bitcoin exactly here. When you're getting fearful and selling your crypto, being a weak hand. So don't be a weak hand, watch the video until the end, smash up the like button and subscribe, and welcome to B4Crypto. Yes guys, if you've been following my channel, you knew exactly what is about to happen, and the only thing you could have done is to either dollar cost average to buy the dip, or just to sit on your hands, because if you would have sold at this fearful moment, yes guys, this candle caught up extremely quick and went all the way up to the levels of 96,000 US dollars. So yes, this is an extreme bullish candle. We can see this reversal at the moment, but this is just healthy for the overall crypto market after such a major pump. But we're going to look at the charts, but first of all, let's go over to the news. And if you want to trade all of these moves like we've been trading in my free signal group, then go down in the video description below and sign up to my free Telegram group, where you'll find all the latest updates, and you can even find out how to join my free signal group, where you can trade all of these moves on Bybit, BloFin, or even Phemex. And yes guys, on Phemex and even BloFin, you don't need any KYC and you receive a major deposit bonus. And if you want to pay with your crypto, guys, make sure to go over to REDOTPAY, because if you want to spend your crypto like fiat, REDOTPAY is the place to be. You can either get a physical card or even a virtual card. The virtual card costs only 10 US dollars, but with my exclusive link, you get even 50% discount. And the physical card costs 100 US dollars. And yes guys, no monthly fees, and you don't even have to stake any of your crypto, just deposit your crypto and you can pay with REDOTPAY with a 1% fee. This is just a major opportunity to spend your crypto like fiat. But let's go over to the news. And yes, we've looked at this announcement of the crypto strategic reserve, and yes, Donald Trump even added, because a lot of people hated that he didn't mention Bitcoin or even Ethereum, but he added, and obviously Bitcoin and Ethereum as other valuable cryptocurrencies will be at the heart of the reserve. And yes guys, this means that Bitcoin and even Ethereum are going to be the fundamentals of a crypto strategic reserve, and even like Solana. And we don't want to mention the other coins. Yes, I would also invest in Cardano, but XRP guys, I don't want anything to do with XRP being a banker coin, but this doesn't mean that you can't invest in XRP, but I don't prefer investing into XRP. I see a lot of coins that have a greater potential as XRP. So let's go over to the next news article, because in a previous video, which I uploaded exactly 2 days ago, that the end is here, and I didn't talk about the Bitcoin end and that we're going to be in a bear market. No, I was talking about the end of this major dump and the turnaround for the overall crypto market, because yes, my message was absolutely clear that this is just a major manipulation And yes, over on this chart, we have looked in the previous video at all these major consolidation periods, where once again, the max pain was not a major dump, a sideways consolidation, a boring sideways grind to get all the weak hands out, and exactly here, we saw that even we had this major dump, and this bullish reversal candle, this hammer candle, and afterwards we saw this major pump. Once again, a reversal candle, a hammer candle, a shorter one, but afterwards we saw a massive pump. Once again, a hammer candle, and a major pump. Once again, a major dump, where a lot of people got extremely fearful, sold their Bitcoin, and what did we see? A major reversal. Once again, consolidation, major dump, reversal candle, major pump, and once again guys, we had this major manipulation and this major reversal candle on the weekly chart, or even on the daily chart. We can see that Bitcoin is exactly here, and this is extremely bullish. Yes guys, we could expect a small consolidation, but afterwards I do expect that Bitcoin is going to reclaim the 100,000 US dollars, and eventually guys, we're going to see a major move. Not only for Bitcoin, but for the overall crypto market, because I think that this news has launched a major altcoin season that we've been waiting for a very long time. But let's go first over to the next news before we're going to look at the charts, because yes, we can see a lot of similarities in the Bitcoin US dollar pair from March 2023 versus March 2025, where we saw this major CME gap which happened on the stock exchange, and we saw that the price movement went all the way up to 25,000 US dollars, came all the way back down to 90,800, and then we saw this major reversal and this major continuation of this bull run, and this is exactly what we can see. We saw the CME gap. Yes, Bitcoin didn't close the CME gap completely, but one reason might be that from all this bullishness, all this buying pressure from ETFs, nations, states, a Bitcoin reserve from the United States, that we have too much buying pressure, that the price movement, all this Bitcoin that are being sold on the market, they're just too quickly being absorbed from the overall market, from all these major institutions. So this is extremely bullish. So if you've been following my channel, you knew exactly what you have to do. Dollar cost average or sit on your hands, because the bull market isn't over. And yes, we've traded this move exactly from the bottom, because if you're in my free signal group guys, you would have made some major profits, because we caught exactly the bottom on Bitcoin, and we also had a lot of trades open, like for instance Solana. We made 132%, or even Ondo, being a major narrative when it comes to the tokenization of real world assets. And yes, we made 300%, and even this trade on Move, which Donald Trump even bought, we made 154% in profit. So yes guys, what are you waiting for? Join my free signal group, because ultimately guys, this is not going to be the end. I do expect that the price movement of Bitcoin is going to consolidate above the 90,000 US dollars. Yes, maybe we're going to retest this level, because keep in mind guys, nothing can go up in a straight line, and we saw this major dump. And in the previous video I told you that if we're going to keep the 200 moving average on the daily chart, that this is going to be a bullish reversal, and this was the first indication why we opened this long trades exactly here. This was even before the strategic reserve came out. But yes, the strategic reserve first have to be applied. This is just the bullish news and maybe just the buy the news event, but ultimately guys, nothing can go up in a straight line, and we could expect that the price movement is going to see a small consolidation, a retracement all the way back down to the 23.6, which we saw exactly here. Yes, once again, this perfectly lines up from the bottom all the way to the swing high. We see that the price movement had a perfect consolidation, which perfectly lines up with the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level, and once again guys, this even perfectly lines up with the 13 moving average, the daily moving average. So this is extremely bullish. So ultimately guys, I do expect this bullish flag and this breakout to the next major level, which is going to be the 100,000 US dollars, where we saw a lot of previous resistance and also support, which is going to mark also a psychological level if Bitcoin is once again going to reclaim the 100,000 US dollars. But in the immediate short term guys, we could expect that the stock market is going to bring a little bit of volatility, but ultimately guys, the trajectory is absolutely clear. And if we're even going to go on the even lower time frames on the 4-hour chart, another bullish signal is that we can see on the RSI, the relative strength index, that we can see that the price movement from lower highs and the RSI formed higher lows. So this gives us the indication for a bullish divergence, which is a bullish signal, which ultimately, guys, gives us this confidence that the price movement of Bitcoin is at least going to attempt to break the 100,000 US dollars, or even see a consolidation close to the 100,000 US dollars when all this positive news from the crypto strategic reserve is going to hit the market. And yes, guys, we're going to see a lot of FOMO, not only for Bitcoin, but for the overall crypto market, because we can see on the daily chart, Solana's up 12%, Fetch 10%, Ondo 10%. And yes, guys, if you sold your crypto at this most fearful moment, you once again were manipulated, like I told you in the previous video, that the whales are scamming you and that this is just a major manipulation. Because yes, if you sold at this fearful moment exactly in these levels, thinking that the price movement of Bitcoin is absolutely going to crash, you didn't buy the bottom, because this came too fast. And yes, I told you that this is going to happen and that all these people that sold exactly here, they're going to rebuy all the way up here, because they don't have the confidence that Bitcoin is going to break even higher, because they sold at this fearful moment where you actually should have been buying. And yes, they're going to wait for a lower low and think that the price movement is just going to see this bounce and continue even towards the downside. And once again, they're not going to buy exactly here after this major pump, and this means they're going to buy all the way at the levels when Bitcoin breaks the 100,000 US dollars, or even breaks a new all-time high, because this usually is when all the small investors, all the weak hands get into the markets, and not at the fearful moments where I told you this is the best opportunity to buy. And if you don't want to miss the next opportunity to buy, or the next coin, or even the next trade, because yes, we are extremely profitable in my free signal group, because we are in this trade on Sui, Bitcoin, Move, Ondo, Solana, and yes, we just opened this trade on Ethereum. So if you're watching this video, you can open this trade on Ethereum with a take profit round about the $2,580. This is going to be a short-term trade, which is going to hit our take profit, because once and for all, guys, this bull market is not over and you're still extremely early to catch this major move towards the upside. So if you always want to stay up to date what is happening in the overall crypto market, make sure to be for crypto, stay positive, sell high, buy low, and be for crypto. And we see each other in the next video.